Yes, welcome back to DR Sports, the Saturday football show with myself, AGT Fuad. Of course, we've got Neeks to the right of me. How you doing, fella?
I'm alright, man. It's always good to be on a football show after Liverpool hold the L. I'm good to be here, man. How you doing, AGT?
We've also got Tom on the show, Chelsea fan. Nice to have you on, mate. Is this your debut on the Saturday football show?
On this show, yes.
Nice, good to have you, mate.
I personally think City are just doing what they've been doing, keeping up the pressure, doing their job, and I feel like, as I said, since that Forest game and maybe kind of the week or two before that, since then I feel like they've really clicked into gear, and that was with Haaland. Today it was going to be a kind of test of, without Haaland, we were saying 40% of their goals, what are you going to be like? And they still showed, do you know what, we still got reminiscent and shades of the City that we were last year and against Liverpool as well. So, in all honesty, I was impressed with today, and I think if now it's basically over to you, Arsenal. And I feel like every week, that's all you need to do up until you play them in April. Because that is the moment you get to chop this thing down to 2 points, and then we really see what pressure is like. Then we see what squeaky bum time is like. Because now, as you said, it looks a given.
That's now 2 Premier League defeats in a row for Liverpool. And where do they go from here?
To Stamford Bridge, where you'll get a free pass against us, probably. I mean, it's similar, but I mean, it's like you're in the same position as Chelsea, but at least you've got something realistically to play for. Realistically, you do have a chance at Europa League, at Conference League, at even the Champions League. If you have a strong one, we haven't. We've got Champions League, but I don't think we can win it. At least you've got something to aim at.
Just going to final one on the Man City Liverpool game. We got another
one.
goal. Wow!
Ivan Toney.
You can bet your bottom dollar that Ivan Toney scores goals for fun. Has he just scored another one, Fuad?
2-1 Brentford.
What a game!
Listen, goals galore in that one. What's it only been? 23 minutes gone in that? 3 goals already.
Both teams to score on his bet slip.
Hey.
If you lot gonna put a Matoma for the summer window, I mean, obviously he's going to get he's obviously wanted by all the top clubs. Why wouldn't you? But again, they've probably got the next Matoma just ready to roll up and jump in.
Is there a club that you think he is actually perfect for? Because I can tell you the one.
Spurs?
Son Heung-min on his way out, declining.
Yeah.
See you later, mate. 40 million in the summer. Mitoma coming in.
See, that's the kind of ruthlessness that Liverpool
Listen,
needs to
this is
show.
the kind of ruthlessness we need to do. For Spurs have too long held on to players. Son, we appreciate you. We love you. You are arguably our greatest foreign player.
He's been so off this season, hasn't he?
Miles off. And I'm not willing to wait for a new coach to come in, for him to say, hey, son, you're my guy. Put my arm around you. Listen, we already have the Kane situation. Get rid of both.
I don't think.
And you got Kulusevski
bring me
too.
Kvisha. Go and bring me Mitoma. One of the two.
Wait, as in, come on!
If we get Champions League, and he wants to come Premier League, there's one place for me.
No, it's not.
We should have got him before he got Napoli. We should have got him before. When he was at Ruben Kazan.
Maradona.
There's at least 4 places that he should probably go to
I thought
before
there must be a
Tottenham.
different commission that
You
you're talking
got Luis Diaz, Gakpo. Listen, you got Sancho and Anthony.
Is it a penalty?
Luke Ayling,
At
you're
the
such a
Emirates.
donut. What is wrong with you, Captain?
It is a penalty.
It looks like it.
It looks like they've given it.
Pathetic.
Looks like they've given it. It looks like
Very
they've given
poor
it. Let's have a
challenge,
look.
that.
Gabby Jesus doing really well, cutting in and out.
Why are you diving in and then when you're on the floor, you're sticking your leg out further?
But it's how the first player's just done the same thing, and Jesus gets past him.
You got sold like
And then Ayling decides to do it again.
I mean, it's a
It
pen, but
almost
it's
was a
dive.
disgraceful
It's a
dive,
It's a
but
dive.
he
but
does
it's a
make
pen.
contact.
There was
He does make
contact.
He got a contact, but the contact didn't make him go down.
True. He was
That's
only
no-
going down.
It's a dive.
So it is a
because it's
penalty.
contact, it's a penalty.
By the letter of the law, you have to give it. There's contact on the knee with the studs. I'd be
Very
surprised
rash.
if he doesn't get a yellow, but at the same time,
silly.
But
Jesus
you know
was
the thing
looking
about
for
it,
it.
it's so stupid because he goes down and misses everything and then puts his leg up
out.
to do what?
you
To
got
do-
away with it.
Yeah, literally.
And then you've just shot yourself in the
Because you're not
foot.
going to win the ball. It's
And
impossible.
it's a goal for Arsenal, and it's Gabby Jesus on his return from injury. Scores his 6th league goal of the season. I remember on the first Saturday football show back in August, I remember Nicky, West Ham fan Nicky, making a bold claim, and he said Gabby Jesus doesn't get more than 10 this season in the league for Arsenal. Well, he's still been injured for a long time, and he's now got his 6th goal of the season. In midfield, Calvin Phillips is a shoo-in for me.
Yeah, it has to be.
Absolute shoo-in.
He's been injured, hasn't he?
No, he's been overweight. That's what he's been.
He's not been injured. Oh, then
Well, he's
yeah,
been injured for a
absolutely.
little
Well, he's been injured, but he's played about.
He's probably been injured because he's been
game.
overweight.
But he still gets the England call up, which is the funniest thing.
Southgate.
I mean, what I would say first, Mudryk one's harsh because he was only signed in January, but I ain't going to fight against it. You can do that.
He's a kid.
I tell you what, who's more worth of that position than either one of them.
Yeah.
Maybe you just get rid of one of them. It's Raheem Sterling. Sorry. He's 50 million senior player coming from a...
No.
What, so he's not a 50 million senior player?
No, I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
He's a 50 million senior player coming from a notorious Premier League winning side, 4 in 5, who's contributed to that. You got him over Arsenal.
Big moments, Raheem Sterling's there.
For West London, come on! West London Giants!
What a game!
London, stand up!
Ethan Pinnock, JA in the house, Jamaica. Jesus Christ. That's a real Jamaican, not that Sterling guy. See, it all comes back.
Boss, man!
Sterling born and bred in Jamaica, and he's laying England down. Ethan Pinnock standing up for West London.
I'm just drinking your tears, man.
Oh my goodness me, there's been a very, 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 very late goal. But who has it gone to, Fuad? Can you believe this?
Cannot believe it. Literally, Jean-Philippe Mateta.
Wow, how late?
Crystal Palace.
How late?
Wow, what a shot!
Homecoming
How
for Roy.
late
Big
is that?
wide.
Crazy.
Big
I predicted it. I called it.
You did.
How late is that? Can you Adam and Eve it? Crystal Palace getting that new manager
Rhymes.
bounce
I know.
under their old manager Roy Hodgson. To Gary O'Neill and his team. Who have we got running in here? Oh, it's Kane, the Crystal Palace fan. It's Kane, the Palace fan.
Roy, I'm sorry. I love you. Yes, come on.
Do you know what? I was thinking that would be an Arsenal fan, as it has been in the last few weeks. But big up to Kane.
Respect that. I respect that.
Big up to Kane. Big up to
Respect
Kane.
that.
I respect you, mate. You deserve it.